Good day YouTube, welcome to my channel. My name is Darren and my amateur radio call sign is N4VFR. Now in this video I'm going to show you how to update your firmware on the Anan G2. Special thanks to Art. He gave me some guidance on how to do this, so I'm going to convert that into a video and to show you guys how easy it is. Okay, I'm not sure if it's easy, but I'm going to show you the step-by-step process in updating the firmware on the Anan G2. And thank you to Art for providing me this step-by-step guidance. And don't worry guys, I'm going to put all these texts in the description below so you can do a cut and paste. What you're looking at now, this is the desktop of the Apache Labs Anan's Raspberry Pi. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to open up this terminal box. So it's up here. It's called terminal. It's like the DOS prompt, you know, back in the day when we had the DOS prompt. So this is where we're going to type all these commands, and it has to be perfect, including the spaces. The first command is cd space tilde. Tilde is the squiggly line that's below the escape key. So that's called tilde. Slash github slash Saturn slash sw underscore projects slash p2 underscore app. All right. The next command is make clean. Next command is cd space tilde github slash Saturn slash sw underscore projects slash audiotest. Enter. So I get a no such file or directory. Maybe I typed it wrong. So I'm going to retype that command. Let me clear the screen. And let's retype that one. cd space tilde. Then we got the slash github slash Saturn slash sw underscore projects slash audio test. Enter. Okay. So now if you notice, there is a subdirectory called audio test here. Lessons learned: if you're typing it and it doesn't come out right, like directory is not found, check your spelling, check the spaces. All right, next command is make clean. Enter. Next command is cd space tilde slash github slash Saturn. Enter. Next command is git pull. Enter. So it's pulling files from the internet. All right, so it's done. Next command is, let me clear the screen, clear. So I'm going to clear that screen. We're still at that subdirectory Saturn. After I git pull, you type in cd space sw underscore projects slash p2 underscore app. Enter. All right, you notice that we have a P2 app here, so it took the directory. Next command is make. Enter. And then we type in cd space dot dot, those are the periods, slash audio test. Enter. Okay, you notice that there's a subdirectory called audio test. Let me clear this screen and then type make. Enter. The next command is cd space tilde slash github slash pihpsdr. Enter. Notice that there is pihpsdr here. I'm going to clear. Now we type git pull. Once again, it's downloading the files off the internet, and then make. Enter. And it says here the pihpsdr is up to date. So that was step 1 on the sheet. The next is step 2, which is the firmware update itself. Step 2 process is actually the firmware update. So we need to go to the Firefox. So go to the globe here, the world. It's your web browser. Just click on that one time. Yeah, just once. All right. So we're going to type in the URL address. https colon, and it looks like this is not going to work. It's crashing. The Firefox on my Anan G2 Raspberry Pi, it keeps crashing. And so anyways, I'm just going to try another method. Maybe I can download it and put it on a thumbstick. All right, so I am now going to use my Windows machine. I'm going to open up my Firefox, and the URL I'm going to type exactly. This is a long string of entries, so not entries, but a long URL. So I got to type this exactly, make sure I get to the right place. So here we go. https colon / github.com / Lawrence Barker / Saturn / blob / main / FPGA / Saturn primary 2024 V10 correction V16.bin. Enter. All right, so it takes you to this link, and right here on the left side is the actual file, the bin that we need to download. I'm going to try using my USB stick. This is a 3 gigabytes. This is the file, the version 16 of 2024. So we click on the view raw file, and this will start to download. See up here on the right, it downloaded that. So where that's stored in your downloads folder, and I'll bring it in screen. So here's the downloads folder right here. Okay, I'm going to take this, right mouse click it, and I need to copy that. Highlight it, right mouse click. This is the copy. And I'm going to scroll down to my external thumb drive and paste it. Right click, and I'm going to eject my thumb drive. In the back of the Anan G2, there's only two USB type A devices, the input. So I'm using both of them already, one for my mouse and one for my keyboard. And what I'm going to use is, this is a adapter where I could plug that in, and then I'll have three USB A's. So I'm going to attach one of the USB in it, and then in this port here I will use the keyboard or mouse attachment. So let's plug this in the back of the radio. Okay, once I plug that in, it notice that there's a thumb drive or an external drive connected. So let's open up the file manager. So we're just going to click OK to open that up. So this bin file, I need to copy that and actually put it in a subdirectory where the FPGA folder is located. Highlight it, right mouse click, click copy, and what I'm looking for is home, pi, and I'm looking for GitHub, Saturn, the FPGA folder. Okay, and then I'm going to go out here somewhere and do a right mouse click and paste it. And so there is a file that's already existing, and we're going to replace it. So it says here, do you want to replace the existing file? And it's about 9.3 megabytes. So this was dated on the 16th, 24. They're about the same, but I'm just going to go ahead and say overwrite it. So it's done. It's been overwritten into the FPGA folder. X that out. I'm done with the terminal. Let's X that out too. So the next step is to run the flash writer. And here's the flash writer software. Double click on that. I'm going to click execute. And then we're going to click open file and navigate to the correct bin file and then click open. So open file, and we got to find where that was located. Home, GitHub, Saturn, FPGA, and I'm going to, let me move this so I can see some files. I'm going to sort it by the date. And here they are. So this is the one, the Saturn version 16. You see it there? Okay, now we're going to click on open. Open succeeded. Next, Art was saying on the that email, we need to ensure that the buttons are set to primary and that's what he means here, and then click program. So this is the program button, and it should start programming the firmware. Important note here in the email, do not click erase device or select fallback. You will get progress shown in the windows. It will go through erase, program, and verify steps, then report success at the end. The next thing he says here at the end is the radio will need to be powered completely off and then back on to load the new bin file. That's the whole email. It says here verified successful. That's good news. Don't click erase device or fallback like the note said, and I'm just going to X out of here. And in the back of this monitor is actually Anan. You can see it there. I'll move the camera up. I know this is a fixed camera, but this is here is the Anan, and this is the power button. So the right way to shut down the Anan, you do a quick push. Right now it's red. One quick push. From red it's going to go to white. Once it's white, then you push and hold, and it shuts down the radio. Just like that. And what you're seeing here is I'm connected via VNC to the Anan. So that's why there's no connectivity, because I shut it down, right? While it's turned off, I'm going to go ahead and remove my thumb drive. Let's turn this bad boy on. Let's see if it works. All right, so the screen here, that's the Raspberry Pi. It's working. And let me teleport there. Give it a few seconds so there's good connectivity. It's connected to my network. To verify that the firmware update is complete, you see these two P2 apps? Either one of those, you can just double click on that and then execute it in a terminal. And what you would see here is the actual FPGA date and the firmware version. So in this case, it's firmware 16. So that's good. It took and it's working. All right, guys, I hope your update went well. I ran into some difficulties. I managed to work around them. So right now I'm on the latest version, number 16. I think it was dated in June 2024. Thank you for watching my video. My name is Captain Darren, and my call sign is N4VFR. 73s, and have a great day.